Welcome to episode 4 of Joyride, where it costs us about 50p a minute to ride around London on bikes.
Dream job?
Let's go.
We're almost halfway to 10, which is such a like, oh, we're going all right.
Right. So we've talked about what we're doing. We've talked about why we're doing it. And I think it would be nice now to explore your dream job. What is the thing that you wake up in the morning working towards to think, you know what, if I could do that, that would make my life.
Breaking furniture.
Breaking furniture.
Making furniture. Be a carpenter.
Making. I thought you said breaking.
Have nothing to do with the film industry whatsoever.
Yeah, what is...
Well, I think we kind of do it, but we just don't make any money. That makes sense. We're doing it already, right?
Yeah.
I would just like to make a bit of money doing this fun shit, you know? I want to make go. That is my dream job at the moment. You know, the trick is to have achievable goals, achievable dreams you could reach quite quickly. Then when you get to it, oh wow, I can have a new dream now. That's my view. So have dreams that you can achieve, because it makes it more fun to make new dreams. I don't really have a lofty final dream, because you know my brain goes a mile a minute and it changes its mind often. So having achievable close dreams and goals is good for me. What about you? What is your dream job?
No, I think exactly what you said there is the key to sustained happiness, especially in an industry as competitive and as, what's the word I'm looking for? Quiet as what our industry can get. Is if you think to yourself, oh, you know what, I want to work on the 6 Spielberg films this year, you never get in there. And it's such a lofty dream that it's sometimes really difficult to see the end goal. So I'm very similar to you, is that I set myself the aim of doing, I suppose, what some people would consider smaller things. One of them was making a film, making a television pilot. And we're in the middle of doing one of those things right now. That goes into production a week from today. And I think that as well comes off of the back of, I'm not very good at being told that I can't do something.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at being someone saying to me you can't do something. And bless her heart, we wanted to do Go this year, and Lou said, I don't think that's right. And then we kind of went, we'll just do something else then.
Yeah.
Which is probably not the right thing to do, but...
Well, nearly killed us then.
Yeah, I know, but it's just you.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was told, you can't film that this year, my brain went, well, what can I do this year? And that's...
Yeah, exactly.
One of my goals was to make a television pilot. And we kind of done that with Joyscroll. Yeah. We've done that with Joyscroll, and now we're about to embark on a television pilot that is of a sitcom half an hour variety, which is mental, because it takes a lot of effort to get these things done, and we are very, very blessed that we've got a cast of actors who are willing to see the vision with us and, you know, say, oh, I'll do that with you guys. We believe in the project, and we will, you know, help you out filming that off of the very limited budget of what you've got to work with, which has been incredible. And it's the same with the crew. You've put together a crew who see the same vision. And then there's stuff like the location. My friend Rags is helping us out with the location. Shout out to Big Ragabooli. And we've got now a week to kind of source a shitload of props. Again, I think it just boils down to that whole don't tell me what I can and can't do. And then this ends up happening. We end up doing a television pilot like a couple of nutters. Because that's how we roll. And I think this is one of them things where I'm always saying to people, make your own stuff, make your own stuff, make your own stuff. That doesn't mean it's easy. That doesn't mean it's actually easier than filming someone else's dream and making that come to reality. If anything, it's actually harder. Yeah, it's way harder.
Because firstly, you're doing it for free. Secondly, you have to, therefore, you have to motivate yourself from doing it. And then, thirdly, you have to convince other people to do it with you for free as well. I mean, you know, the beauty of it is that, you know, we've had good feedback on our comedy sketch show. So therefore, I think that we've got the option. Well, we've got the opportunity to show people what we can do from a sitcom point of view. So I don't think we're gonna. Exactly we're kind of in a good place. Not financially, but like motivationally. Motivationally, is that a word?
I don't know. It is now. It's a new equalise. Like even if it is a word, you'll be like Trump and go, "I've just made up a new word. It's equalise."
Yeah, it's a new word, and just come up with some motivationally. I think it sums up the feeling as we're all in right now.
Yeah. That is now your word. Watch out, Ben. You're about to die. No longer about to die.
Okay, mate.
Oh, we can look at the new Banksy. It's over there. That they've covered up already.
They covered up the new Banksy. Yeah, no, didn't it?
I think it's where those fucking 100 people are standing over there.
Yeah. This thing is absolutely batshit crazy. I mean, I don't really want to talk about politics on this show, but what I can say is that we live in a country that is becoming, which already is Orwellian to a certain extent. It's become more Orwellian over the last 18 months.
Yeah.
And I mean, just have to deal with it.
I mean, I think we have agreed, you know, let's not talk about the most amount of politics, but I think that it's just something that I can say yes to.
Yes.
Go
It's just like absolutely insane, but at the same time, hopefully we'll come out the other side of it. But who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
In the meantime, we need to get on and do what good artists do, and that's create.
Yeah, as we've said before, make cool shit and just create and get through it. And that's, again, that ties back into what is your dream job, is doing something that makes you happy and that you've made and seeing it get done right. And that's what we spoke about in episode 2, is creating our own dreams. The end goal is to give other people in the same position a platform to create their own cool shit.
Yeah.
Which would be incredible.
I mean, a couple of weeks ago, I was at a bar for I was like a camp out / barbecue type of fair.
Yeah.
And all the people there, so there's 25 people, 25 adults, working age. And all the people there, I was the only person that enjoyed their job.
Wow. Really?
Some people enjoyed elements of their job, but most people didn't enjoy their job at all. And they just had a job.
Boy.
And it's just like how lucky I am now doing something that doesn't essentially sustain me financially all the time. And I'm constantly searching for work and doing work for new people and that, and having to do that horrible sales part of work. But still, it's like, okay, well, at least I'm not in insurance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that is a lot of it. Even some of the people that I know that do financially better than I'd say 95% of the people in the country, they still hate their jobs. Simply because they only do them for the money. And like you said, that's what we are so lucky to have.
Stop at red lights.
Yeah, stop at red lights. Always stop at red lights, Ben. So yeah, dream job.
Dream job.
Again, it's such a...
What's your current dream job?
So outside of doing, because there's different, you know, there's different, what's the word, like boxes to tick, right? Is that we, yeah, my dream job is to make our own stuff, correct? But in terms of what would be my actual job that I would love to do now, is I would really enjoy playing a character that's very much a character in a television show, in a guest capacity. Someone who just gets to come in, maybe 2 or 3 episodes, and then I'm going to die, but I just get to come in, create that character, do it, and move on without that pressure of, like, you know, we've had to create the whole show ourselves.
Talking about.
I just see. Yeah, so that is my dream job. My dream job right now. In terms of what I would love us to do with a dream job, I would love us to film a Western, because I love Western films.
Yeah, I agree. After watching every single episode of the Yellowstone franchise, 1883 all the way through to the end of Yellowstone, I think Westerns is like, oh shit. As I was talking about this, I've never wanted to ride a horse in the English sense of riding a horse, where you look like a cunt. But riding a horse like in Yellowstone, where you look cool as fuck, and you have to wear a stupid helmet, I'm in.
Yeah.
But horse riding in England, it's called horse riding in England, and then Yellowstone, it's riding a horse. Does that make sense?
It doesn't, but it does now.
There's like a difference, right? Like, yeah. Horse riding is like really lame for women. Sorry, women. But riding a horse is manly as fuck. And I want to ride a horse. Kind of like I ride a line bike like I'm riding a horse.
Yeah. I mean, I ride a line bike like I'm trying not to fucking die. That's my thing.
Well, that's how I would ride a horse as well. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
Yeah. That's literally all I'm doing now, is I'm just trying to navigate my way through this traffic and not die. It's so busy because of these tube strikes.
Yeah. I mean, also, we're now in the tourist part of London, right?
Yeah, we are.
So,
look,
it's all a bit more...
Future bank account coming through.
Yeah. It's not wealthy enough.
Right, so that's my dream job, right? Oh, at least he hasn't stolen that line bike just there. That's my dream job. What is your, outside of our own projects, what's your dream job?
Well, if someone was to say to me, like, tomorrow I need you to shoot something, what would it want to be?
Yes.
Right, so I've made like a conscious decision. I only want to direct our stuff. If that makes sense. I only want to be a DOP for other people, and I only want to direct and shoot our stuff. I don't want to.
Okay.
So if you and me haven't written it or been heavily involved in the story, I probably don't want to direct. Purely because I think there's too many other stakeholders in that case then. And we won't be able to, it won't be able to be our vision, right? So say someone came to me and went, oh Ben, can you direct this? I'll go, can I rewrite the script? No, then no, I don't want to. Can I, it's your story still, but can I rewrite the script to my liking?
Yeah.
If that ain't happening, then I'm not directing. So I guess the only other option then will be for me to DOP something, and that would be
Up the curb.
I probably not a Western. Well, probably a Western. I can't get through it. I'm trapped myself.
Yeah, and I just wanted to see what the fucking hold up was. It's one lane. That's what it is. Roadworks.
Well, what we can do is
Yeah.
just make our way through it, like so, like a couple of
Go through
G's.
into St James's Park.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just. So yeah, apart from that annoying noise, I think we should just stop this a bit.
Oh,
Right,
man.
yeah, so, oh, that's all done. Look, get on Parliament Square. Let's see if we've got any protesters.
Did you say there's protesters?
James's
Oh, you're
Park
going
is
down
closed
there?
off as well.
I thought we was going down St James's Park.
Yeah, I know, but it's all closed off.
Ah,
So I went down Parliament.
yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Towards
so
Big
anyway,
Ben, the biggest of the bands.
I would say it's probably my dream currently literally to go and do. Yeah, would be to probably go and like do DOP something in another country, you know. Go and do like an epic long shoot in another country, doing something fun, experiencing new things. Maybe like a little documentary or something.
Yeah, ride off into the distance. That is killer feathery.
He's gurning. It looks like a right gurner as well. I can see him. Look
Yeah.
Oh, look at all that shit.
He's the, do you know who he was? He's the international gurning champion.
He looked like one.
2021. Yeah.
Now look how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. Oh, 2022 he had a shocking
Go
year,
left
mate.
here.
Left.
Bring it on. Just got to catch up to him. Yeah, so yeah, I think going away, shooting something different with a new, like whole new bunch of people would be quite fun. I like working with the team that we do, but then I think would it be fun to go and try something new with new people? I just haven't put myself out there to do it, so that's why. But if I was to, that's my policy.
Yeah.
And then at long term, it's just to make our own shit, to make shit that I don't have to go argue with someone about. That this is you.
Yeah.
But even then, when we argue, it's over like
Dumb shit.
dumb shit. And it's not even an argument. It's more like, well, I think this is funnier. Well, I think this is funnier. Let's do them both.
Yeah.
Or let's acquiesce and not say the S word.
What
So, yeah.
shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Rhymes
no,
are drastic.
Ha. But that's not us. That again, that, like I said, that's the arguments with other people.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, that's what I don't want to be doing. Right? I want to get to a place where we literally they go like Quentin Tarantino
Or Bill Burr.
or Bill Burr. Like I mean, yeah, you can just go and do your thing how you want to do it, and that's it. No one stops you. No one's.
And not give a fuck about being cancelled, whatever that means.
I think I think that's over now. Cancelling.
Is it done? Are we done with that?
I don't think they cancel anyone anymore. No point. Doesn't work. When you've got a president that literally just says and does whatever he wants, people will just give it up on the cancellation thing because it just doesn't work. You just ignore it and it goes away. I think, which is good because I think a lot of that cancel culture shit was a bit.
It got a bit excessive.
It did get a bit excessive.
Again, but that's the thing, is a lot of things that start with good intentions end up getting hijacked by people who just want
With blue hair.
to make a point about everything. And you go, oh,
Well,
are we here again?
it's what it is virtue. It's just virtue signaling, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's more. Well, everyone's a better person than everyone else, right? I'm really good.
Yeah.
My friend was telling me about morals, and a lot of the people's morals aren't taught. They're like once you've got a moral compass or you've got a certain set of morals, it's very, very hard to change those, right?
Yeah.
So, and they're all in boxes. Like there's compassion, cleanliness, things like that.
Yeah.
And he was saying that people that are more right-wing leaning or more conservative, not right-wing, more conservative, have tick more of the boxes, right? They tick more of those moral boxes. Whereas someone who's more left-leaning, or I guess, I don't know what we'd say that was, more left-leaning, right, or left-wing, right? They have more of one box. They'll tick one box. That box is compassion. So they'll believe that being compassionate is the most moral thing to be, right?
Correct.
And that is why people get very up, they feel like they're being very compassionate when actually they're being a bit of bunch of whiny bitches.
Yeah, and then again it works the other way with, what you said about the right is that if you think that the country would be better by just making more money by shitting on the poor, you get Boris Johnson.
Well, I would say pretty much every politician.
Yeah, fucking hell. Especially now.
There's a pretty. I mean, I don't really want to get into politics. There's only two politicians.
I was about to say no politics. Let's stop because we just end up just whinging about politicians.
Yeah.
Created.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, that's the
your
opposite
dream
of a
job
politician,
is
right?
to make your own stuff. Now that from the eye of one side of the camera is you want to have, and I just use the same word that we used the last time that we spoke about this, is that you want to have a lot of autonomy and control over your own work, right?
Yeah.
From an actor's point of view, it's from mine anyway, is working with more people, because my job is literally just learning lines from the pure actor's standpoint, not my writer's head, but my actor's standpoint. I just learned some lines. So for me, there is it's a lot more accessible to go, I want to work with 1,000 different people. Whereas for you, working on 1,000 different jobs, especially if you're directing them, can be a pain in the arse. Which is why your dream, I get it, of creating your own cool shit is an absolutely fantastic goal to have. Simply because if you end up just DOPing and directing everybody else's writing and work, I can imagine that it gets very monotonous. Like it's just is that a right word?
I would say boring? I'd say repetitive. Yeah, but it's not repetitive. But it's just like actually, I haven't got a problem with collaboration at all, and I absolutely love collaborating with people.
Yeah, of course.
Like when I work with actors, it's all about what do they think, having their ideas, getting their choices come through. They may not be the right one, but I want to hear it, right? But sometimes you get into an environment where you're just a tool for like a director. So from a DOP, I'm the director. Essentially, I'm the camera for the director. Right? He tells me what he wants it to look like. I try and make it look like that. But sometimes you work with a director that is not only not good at their job, hasn't got a vision, and it's just think that being a director is cool, and then they're a director, or they've got all the passion and like drive to be a director, but they just haven't got the skill. They just can't do it, or they're just not very good. They're very mediocre, and mediocrity is it's different to it's about mediocrity that she's not into.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that's good enough, leave it, but I'm not a fan of that's good. That makes sense. I think there's a big difference between that's good enough and that'll do. Because I think people get wrapped up in perfection, and actually perfection's unattainable. There's always going to be something that isn't right or didn't work, right? But you're never going to complete anything if you're worried about perfection.
No, you're right, and that's something that I learned with my acting as well, to be honest with you, mate, is what is perfection? Like really, really and truly, what is perfection?
Well, even if you look at a sphere as perfection, right? Say a sphere is perfection, and you would think, oh well, a pool ball or a billiards ball, right, is a perfect sphere. It's not.
No.
if you blew up a billiard ball or a snooker ball to the size of the Earth, the craters in it would make the Earth look like a smooth ball, right?
Yeah.
So you're not going to get perfection. You can't, even at that size. Like, perfection is, it's just, and it's pointless, right? What's the point?
Again,
not as a person.
I'm the same as you. Is that we can. I think as human beings, we get really wrapped up in trying to do the perfect take or get the perfect take in your case, and it just doesn't exist. It's just not a thing, because you can always do something better, because what is better? It just means that you're wrapped up in over-analysing the way you talk or the way you look or the way you speak or the way the line was delivered. It was perfect in the way that you done it. And that's all I can say really about perfection. I don't really know if it exists, because your favourite film is someone else's absolute fucking nightmare of a film.
Well, exactly. I think perfection is actually completely subjective.
Yeah.
Except for RoboCop.
Yeah. RoboCop is a
that,
fantastic film.
No, I would say it's myself, right? But there's people out there that think it's dog shit. And then, and then we look at directors that strive for perfection, like your Kubricks and your Scorsese. They're doing hundreds and hundreds of takes.
Yeah.
And where does it get them? Does it achieve?
Exactly.
Does it make a better film, or does it actually contribute? Does it compromise the film? Because you're wasting time on stuff on the minutiae. All kicking off here.
Where are you?
Ooh. Right, Cheryl!
Right, we're going to be turning right here.
Yeah.
Into Lincoln's Inn Fields.
Not Rendon Street.
Well, that is, yeah, and then it becomes Lincoln's Inn Fields. Well, listen, I hope that everybody's got a good idea of what dreams look like to myself and Ben. Because we love talking to you guys and we love doing these episodes, and sometimes it's just fun to know what someone wants to do with their life.
Yeah. Do you know what my favourite bit about doing these bike rides is?
What's that,
when
mate?
we don't die.
Yeah, when we get to the end of every episode, I feel like we've succeeded at life, especially right now as we're driving the wrong way down a one-way street.
It's fine, we're on a bike. Get away! Down a one-way street! Best Lemmy bit that ever.
Yeah. So, do you want to wrap this up?
Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Joyride. If you have enjoyed it, click the like button. We've got this far, so you've got to click the like button.
Yes. It's the law.
And then you could also subscribe. You can hit the subscribe button. And then if you want to hear a topic, if you've got a specific topic you want to hear talk about whilst on bikes, leave a comment. Because that comment...
Put it in the comment section below.
Yeah.
Tell us what you want to hear us talk about. We've got time.
Yeah. Also, thank you to our sponsor for today's episode. I'm sure you enjoyed the sketch that we made for them.
Yes.
And if you're interested in getting a sketch ad made, drop us an email or drop us a comment.
And we will do one for you.
Thanks for watching.
Joyride.